Hey everyone! Well, we're here, we're back, and today we're doing another anti-MLM video, and for this video we are heading back on over to Reddit, filtering by top post of this week, and just seeing what the Huns have been up to. It will likely be another week of Hun debauchery, that's what I was going for, but maybe because I said Hun, it threw me off, I don't know, but Hun debauchery, that is what we're gonna probably see here, because that is what we see each and every week. People who believe they have their own small business, yet claim they're in a massive team and they're a part of a well-established company, but yet they're also a humble boss babe just trying to get by. Whatever they need in the moment to fit their narrative, to tell themselves it's okay that they're not making money each and every week. So with that short intro out of the way, let's get into reading these posts. Not the flex she thinks this is. I thought it would be so hard to help 3 friends get started when I was new at this. Now I have thousands of people on my team, and over 500 of those earned a paycheck last month. 13 of those are here on this trip with me with their +1s. And down here OP writes, it's the Plexus Leaders Retreat in Punta Cana this week, and I'm stalking the accounts of a couple Huns I know, mostly because I'm looking for glimpses of a certain fundy Plexus Hun and her ogre +1 in the background. If you know, you know. This was posted by a diamond, topmost level. Thousands of people on her team, but over 500 earned a paycheck. That's not a good thing. You should be saying thousands have earned a paycheck last month. Everybody has earned a paycheck. So you're claiming there are thousands of people on your team, but only a few of them have made money. I mean, I guess 500 of them have made money, but again, earning a paycheck could be just getting the reimbursement of what they get for buying the products. That's not earning money because you're getting some commission back from products that you bought yourself. So yeah, and then only 13 out of your thousands have gotten there. Thousands. And you have 13 people there. I get that it's maybe, you know, the Plexus Leaders thing, but this is just showing how difficult it is to achieve those top ranks when you go from thousands to 500 to 13. If, you know, that, I don't know, kind of looks like a certain shape because you're stating that majority of people are not making money, a couple of people in the middle are making money, and then those at the top are making the most money. You sounds like a pyramid scheme to me. Comments on this say, just for fun, let's do Hun maths. Assuming her stats are true, they're likely inflated, so at a minimum, she has 2,000 in her downliner team. She needs at least 2K to use the plural, and had a maximum of 599 banking a wage, on the assumption that she would say over 600 if she got to that figure. The success rate is 30% earned a paycheck. That's not the brag she thinks it is, and that's without factoring in their expenses, tax, time, etc. Exactly, like, and also, it's not factoring in, like, are they people who made money from selling the product and got a commission that way? Or are they people who got, because they call them getting reimbursed for the product a paycheck. That's not a paycheck if you are buying the product and getting reimbursed some money for it because of the commission aspect. Because they can't just take it out when you buy the products then. No, they reimburse you later on for that, and they call it a paycheck because they want to mind screw with you. Somebody else said, imagine someone in a regular company bragging that almost 30% employees in the company got paid the previous month. Also, we don't know how much the paycheck was for. For all we know, everyone except the 13 earned $10. Somebody quotes the 13 earned $10 part and says, more than likely, unless you have a huge downline, you don't make much in MLMs. Exactly. Like, they talk about how, like, oh, I've earned money, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, you may have gotten a paycheck for $2, but $2 is not the price tag that they're claiming is this life-changing opportunity. And stating that you have thousands of people in your team, but yet only maybe a quarter of them, 30% of them are making money. And then on top of that, the money that they're earning is like $10. You don't brag about how like, oh my God, isn't it awesome that last month people made money in something that they are claiming is a business? What do you mean you're gonna brag about people making money in a business? I'd hope people would make money. You're claiming this is work and business and a job, whatever. Yeah, I'd kind of hope you'd be making money in this. It's always weird when they like say stuff like this, like, oh my God, we totally make money. Like, I make money in this. It's like, what? Okay, like, it's kind of weird that you're being weird about it. I kind of hoped you would make money in something that you are doing as a job. You don't have to usually defend about how you make money in other jobs. It's kind of implied that you make money. Usually when you have to defend really hard that you're totally really making money, you're not making any money. Happy Juice Hun called out. Texting my BFF who is struggling with her mental health, letting her know I have a drink that improves serotonin, dopamine, and GABA levels and lowers your cortisol to make you feel happier. I love you, girl, and I know this is your business, but if I was struggling and my friend tried to get me to buy a supplement, I'd probably block her. We just need someone to listen to us and hear us out. Thanks, girly. I would never force anyone to purchase from me. I just know that it's helped me feel better mentally, and so I'm willing to share it with others in case it helps them too. Down here, OP writes, my sister-in-law, maternity RN, has been selling Amare for over a year now, after failing at Saint Makeup. I no longer talk to her because it's her entire personality. But seeing another RN who's survived cancer twice now call her out for it just brings joy. It's dangerous pushing unfounded and non-FDA approved supplements on people who actually need help with their mental health. And RN should know better, but Huns care more about the potential dollar signs than actually helping others. Exactly. And then this whole up here, like, it's just helped me and I'm just trying to help other people. You get financially benefited from it. That's the main reason why you're doing it. And this post here of like, just texting my best friend because I have a product that does this, 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 and this, like, that's showing that you're really more focused on the selling aspect of the product than you are necessarily like trying to help your best friend. And yeah, I absolutely cannot agree with the person that responded to her, where she said that your go-to is to be like, oh, I have a product that can fix you. You are not the doctor. I mean, I know you're an RN, but like, you, again, like OP said down here, they should know better. They should know better than to be promoting just any old product to somebody. And it's just sad that they just will put the product first, just care about selling the product to anyone and everyone and using, let's say her best friend doesn't even have mental health problems, like let's just say them, they're just making this up and trying to, you know, I guess attract the attention of somebody who may have mental health problems and will reach out to them. It's like, oh my God, you have something that can help me. It's like, no, they don't. They're just saying that because they want to sell you on a product that may or may not help. I don't know, probably not. It's not really how you should be promoting these products. Basically claiming that you have a product that can help somebody's mental health is a health claim that is dangerous and that you should not be doing. And, you know, we talked about this in the Plexus video that I just recently did, where they were just talking up, you know, how all of these things have changed because they now use Plexus products. And it's like, when you have to say that this is fixed and this is fixed and it's cured this and your life was horrible all before this product, like, you have to exaggerate these products in order to sell them. If they are truly that good on their own, you don't have to talk them up because they will just do what they need to do. You don't have to try and convince people that, like, isn't your mental health better now that you're taking this product? Don't you also want to help other people's mental health and do that? It's just, it's really sad and really scary that they will try and convince people of mental health problems. Like, I have the miracle product for you, like a dangling carrot. Like, you just have to pay me. You just have to constantly be buying through me. And then don't you have friends and family who are also have mental health problems? You could be benefiting from them. Like, that's how I see it, is they're trying to benefit, make money from people who have mental health problems. And that's sad. That's really sad, because the only reason they would be doing this is because they want to profit off of people, not because they actually care. If they weren't a part of the MLM and they just tried some sort of product that maybe it is a part of an MLM product and it did help them, and they were promoting it for free because it genuinely helped them, it'd probably be a different conversation. It's the fact that they pay a starter kit and then claim all of my problems are gone thanks to this MLM. It's like, you joined a business and now all of your problems are fixed because you make money when you sell the products, because you tell people that you no longer have problems. No, once you're in an MLM, you're not allowed to have issues. You're not allowed to feel bad. You're not allowed to feel sad. You can't have any of that. Everything has to be perfect all the time, because the products and the community and all of that has magically gone away because you paid a starter kit cost. No, they're just told to not be sad, not have doubts, not have bad days. The products cure all. Let's see what the comments say on this. I love the non-response. I don't want a friend of mine trying to sell me something. I would never force anyone to purchase from me. I just want to sell you something. Lady, I know you would never force anyone to purchase from you, specifically because that's impossible. You can't force anyone to purchase anything unless you were thinking of breaking into her house, stealing her cash, and leaving behind a box of your piss jars, in which case I'm relieved to know you would never do that. No, it's so true. It's like, I would never force anyone to do anything. I'm just making a suggestion. I'm just a humble person trying to help. And that's the other thing that's so annoying. It's like, you're here posting about this every single day, talking about it all the time. Then when people call you out for selling people on something, you're like, well, I'm not just trying to sell. I'm just trying to help. And it's like, no, your job is to sell. So that's what you're doing. But then when you get called out for it, you get defensive. It's like, you're a part of a sales job. So just sell the product and just own up to it. Reality comes crashing in. So it looks like this was an Instagram Q&A, and the question they were asking was, what's holding you back? And somebody said, I've been here for 2 weeks, 0 sales, I'm feeling deflated. And the Hunt's response is, that's barely a blink of an eye. This business takes belief and fostering your own inner leadership. Focus on developing yourself and the rest will follow. How can you build trust, consistency, time, sharing the ins and outs of your personal development? Certainly not just in 2 weeks. Anchor in, babe. Jump into the trainings, in the resources, or ask your upline for specific help. And then in quotes it says, get addicted to the grind, not the result. And down here OP writes, no babe, listen to your instinct and effing run. Right? Like, it's been 2 weeks and you're seeing nothing. And it's good that, like, you're starting to be like, oh, maybe this isn't what they promised me. And it's so true. And their response is, oh, that's nothing. That's no time at all. Don't get addicted to making money. Just get addicted to messaging people every day on Instagram. Isn't that just that's the real joy that they get out of this, is the constant ghosting, getting no's, denial, having people talk to for weeks and then being ghosted by them. The constant letdowns is what they need to get addicted to, not the potential for money. Ew, why would you want money? Why would you focus on this like it's a business? It's only the fact that we tell you that it's your own business and you can do it at your own pace and we have everything you could ever need to be successful. But then when you're not successful, it's all your fault. Because this answer that she got was, you need to change yourself. That you need to focus on leadership. You need to focus on personal development. And none of that happens in 2 weeks. It's like, oh, it's not about selling a product, it's about changing who I am from the inside out and sharing about that on social media? Weird. I thought it was hair care that just sold itself because everybody washes their hair. Comments on this say, in quotes, get addicted to the grind, not the result. That's an MLM in a nutshell. Work your ass off for nothing. That's what I said. Somebody else said, it's on account of they can only guarantee one of the two. Somebody said, grind culture sucks. It's so 2015. Unfortunately, I think it's still happening. People have this whole idea mentality that you need to be working all the time, that there is no free time whatsoever, that if you have time to, it's kind of like, you know, that old, I don't know if managers still use this, but the whole, like, if you have time to lean, you have time to clean mentality. It's kind of like that. It's like, if you have time to watch Netflix, you have time to do a side hustle and make millions of dollars. I think I saw on, was it on Instagram or TikTok? It was somebody, some guy, some like robot, you know, Sigma male guy saying, I work 3 times as much as the average person. They were saying that they work 3 8-hour shifts a day. So there's 24 hours in a day and they work 8-hour shifts 3 times. And I'm like, no, you don't. That's impossible. Like, you don't sleep. You're just constantly working. And let's say even if it was true and he is constantly working, that man is not happy. That man does not know what happiness is at all. Working 24/7 and never giving yourself time to rest is not happiness at all. If you never have time to spend the money that you've earned, then you know, what's the point of having money? Also, I saw something else where somebody said, you either give yourself a break, you allow yourself to have time to unwind and relax, or your body's going to do it for you at the wrong time. So you either choose when it's time to relax and give your body a rest and give yourself the okay to wind down, or your body's going to choose to do it at the most inconvenient time. I think that was around what it was. It was something like that, and I really like that because it's true. You need to rest. It's healthy. It's what we need. Turning off mentally is being good to yourself, is being positive to yourself. They talk about time freedom and all this, but it doesn't exist if you're constantly thinking about work all the time. The time freedom that we get in our small times of time with ourselves and shutting off from the day, that's the good times. Those are small times of happiness and relaxation, and whatever we do in those moments are for us, and it's okay. And they're good moments to have. Taking those away from people is just a way to control them, and people don't see that. You know, you watching Netflix or taking a bath or watching a TV show, you know, whatever it is, just unwinding for the day, they will convince you that those are pockets of time that you can be using to your advantage. But I view it as you are using those to your advantage. Winding down, doing nothing, shutting off, those are the good moments. 3 Huns, same post. Doing something I've never done before. Mailing out free samples of Bravenly. If you want some, love this, and say me below. We have the same post, but this one's red. And we have the same post, but I think it's the same color as actually the first post. No, this one has like an ombre effect. It goes from yellow to pink. So it's not the same post because there are 3 different colors. And do all of them have comments? Yeah, they do. So the pink one has 43 likes, 68 comments. The red one has Jennifer and 20 other people and 39 comments. And the last one has 54 thumbs up and 57 comments. Now, as always, this doesn't actually mean that people are genuinely interested and engaging in their post, because their downlines, other people's downlines will comment me to make it look like a FOMO sort of thing, like that people are genuinely interested in it when they're not, and they'll just hope that 1 or 2 people will see that and be interested, and they'll just focus on that person, when in reality it looks like there's maybe 20 to 30 people who are genuinely interested in this. Also, what are the free samples? You just said, I'm mailing out free samples. And it's like, okay, well, what are they? And arguably also, maybe, they are fake people commenting. But again, when you have to give out things for free, people will like free. Free doesn't equal sales. Just because people are commenting and interested doesn't mean they're gonna lead to sales. And also, they totally are not, copy and pasting this from a Facebook group that they're all a part of. No, they never do that. And it's not like they could have thought to maybe change the emojis. Nope, can't have that either. Comments say, heaps of comments too. They must all be from other Huns, right? And the OP said, from what I saw, every one of them are in the same MLM as the Huns posting these. And then the person responds, figured that would be about right. Yeah, exactly. Again, it's either to draw attention from outside people, because they don't expect people to go and check and make sure, are they also in the MLM? Because people who are in this MLM would not be interested in the free products, because I feel like they would just have the products already. They wouldn't be interested in that genuinely. So it's based on what the OP said, all three of these people just have people from the MLM commenting interested, commenting me, making it seem more interesting, and that none of this actually resulted in any sales or downlines. So this was just a waste of their time, pretty much. But then again, being in an MLM is just a waste of your time. Alright, and we have reached the end of the video, and we all know what time it is. It is meme time, and it is the meme style where the guy is getting dressed up more and more like a clown the more and more you hear about it. So it starts out with, I wanted to let you know about this new exciting business opportunity. Be your own boss. Escape the matrix. Be financially independent and free and retire by age 35. No, this is definitely not a pyramid scheme. You just have a negative mindset. You're never going to be successful without Amway and LTD. I don't know what LTD is. Looks like we have a text conversation. How are your courses coming along and the studying for exams? Hey blank, same to you. 80% done with course 1 and have been focusing more on studying for exams. That's later this week. Pretty busy, but overall pretty good. Have a good night. Sounds good. You do the same. Just wanted to make sure all is going well. Have a great night as well. I regret to inform you, but I'm afraid I have to cancel tomorrow's meeting. What's up? I'm trustworthy, the FRU guy. Bless your heart. What is happening? I have no idea what any of this text conversation is. It seems so random. Okay, maybe up here. OP writes, MF started yapping about you have a fixed mindset and you're part of the system, as if being a part of his was any effing better. This went a different turn than I expected. Down here they also wrote, I looked into it. Seemed interesting at first, so went through the whole vetting process. Learned some cool things, and I liked the book, so credit where it's due. But I saw what it was actually about, and yeah, that ain't it. I think I'll stick to doing content creation and YouTube. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm guessing they had a friend who tried to get them into Amway, and of course made it out to be this really cool, awesome, retire by age 35. It's a great new business opportunity. If you don't like it, it's your fault. It's a negative mindset that you have. Because when in doubt, blame the individual for having a negative mindset, not, thinking positively enough, not changing up their entire personality to be completely obsessed with the products. And that's truly what the issue is people just aren't obsessed with the products enough, and that's why they fail. That's the only issue that they can have, and why you are not good at something is because you weren't obsessed with it enough. I mean, how does saying the same thing every day over and over and over again for absolutely no money not exhaust them? When you have to change your mindset to think a certain way in order to what it should be is just sell a product, that's not good. You shouldn't have to change everything about you and the way you think and the way you act for a business. The business doesn't care about you. And I get that they will try and convince you that they're the ones that love you and anyone on the outside are just trying to bring you down. Why would people who care about you and love you try and bring you down? That doesn't make any sense, especially when you can get them involved in this. Like, if this wasn't a scam and this was something real and they can get involved in it, why would they not just get involved in it? Why would they not? Oh, maybe because everything around it screams scam, screams and shows that you don't make money, and anyone who's in it all acts the same way, and it's like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be a part of that. I have no interest in that. And the answer is, well, you just have a negative mindset and you clearly had a bad experience with it. Just because I don't want to do something doesn't mean I tried it and had a bad experience with it. I don't have to do something that looks dumb, stupid, ridiculous for me to not like it. So that's kind of a silly mindset to have. You know, we could turn around and be like, I know driving under the influence is wrong, dangerous, all of the above, so that's why I choose to not do it. And you don't turn around and say, I have a negative mindset and I should think more positively about driving under the influence. See, when you word it like that, it sounds silly, right? Yeah, it works the same way when we hear from people in MLMs, is you just stating that I don't like something because I had a negative experience with it or because I don't have a positive mindset about it. It is silly. Very, very silly. Alright, you guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really liked it, please subscribe. Let's talk anything and everything anti-MLM in the comments below. And until my next video, I will see you guys then. Bye!